Hello everyone, got 4 dirty jokes for you today. So a man was having an affair with a married woman for quite some time. One day, her husband comes home early from work. The wife hears him come in, jumps up and tells her lover to go into the bathroom and hide. The moment he dives into the bathroom and she hides his clothes under the bed, the husband opens the door and comes in. He stops in surprise at seeing his wife stark naked. "What the hell are you doing?" Thinking quickly, the wife says, "Waiting for you." The suspicious husband looks at her in disbelief and says, "But you're naked." Again the woman says, "Yeah, I was waiting for you." The husband relaxes and says, "Hold on, I'm going to jump in the shower. I'll be back in a flash." The wife tries to stop him, but he just ignores her and rushes for the bathroom. When he opens the bathroom door, there is a naked man jumping around and clapping. The husband asks, "What in the hell are you doing?" He replied, "I'm the exterminator, and your wife called saying you guys had a problem with moths." The other man looks at him and says, "But you're naked." The lover looks down, jumps in surprise and shouts, "Them little bastards." So a Sunday school teacher posed a question to her class: "If I were to sell my house, car, donate my possessions to charity, and give all my money to the church, would I get into heaven?" The children unanimously replied, "No." The teacher then asked, "If I were to keep the church clean, mow the lawn, and keep everything neat and tidy, would I get into heaven?" Once again, the answer was a resounding no. Apparently perplexed, the teacher asked, "Well, then how can I get into heaven?" A quick-witted 5-year-old boy piped up and replied, "You have to be dead." So Osama bin Laden dies. He immediately goes to hell, where the devil is waiting for him. "I don't know what to do here," says the devil. "You are on my list, but I have no room for you. You definitely have to stay here, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've got a couple of folks here who weren't quite as bad as you. I'll let one of them go, but you have to take their place. I'll even let you decide who leaves." Osama bin Laden thought that sounded pretty good, so the devil opened the first room. In it was Manuel Noriega and a large pool of wire. He kept diving in and surfacing empty-handed, over and over and over. Such was his fate in hell. "No," said Osama bin Laden, "I don't think so. I'm not a good swimmer, and I don't think I could do that all day long." The devil led him to the next room. In it was Ayatollah Khomeini with a sledgehammer and a room full of rocks. All he did was swing that hammer, time after time after time. "No, I've got this problem with my shoulder. I would be in constant agony if all I could do was break rocks all day," commented Osama bin Laden. The devil opened a third door. In it, Osama bin Laden saw Bill Clinton lying on the floor with his arms staked over his head and his legs staked in a spread eagle pose. Bent over him was Monica Lewinsky, doing what she does best. Osama bin Laden took this in disbelief and finally said, "Yeah, I can handle this." The devil smiled and said, "Okay, Monica, you're free to go." So a young man takes the day off work and decides to go out golfing. He is at the second hole when he notices a frog sitting next to the green. He thinks nothing of it and is about to swing when he hears "Ribbit, 9 iron." The man looks around and doesn't see anyone. "Ribbit, 9 iron." He looks at the frog and decides to prove the frog wrong. He puts his other club away and grabs a 9 iron. Boom! He hits it 10 inches from the cup. He is shocked. He says to the frog, "Wow, that's amazing. You must be a lucky frog, eh? The frog replies, Ribbit. Lucky frog. The man decides to take the frog with him to the next hole. What do you think, frog? The man asks. Ribbit. 3 wood. The guy takes out a 3 wood and boom. A hole in one. The man is befuddled and doesn't know what to say. By the end of the day, the man has golfed the best game of golf in his life and asks the frog, okay, where to next? The frog replies, Ribbit. Las Vegas. They go to Las Vegas and the guy says, okay, frog, now what? The frog says, Ribbit. Roulette. Upon approaching the roulette table, the man asks, what do you think I should bet? The frog replies, Ribbit. $3,000 black 6. Now, this is $1,000,000 to 1 shot to win, but after the golf game, the young man figures what the heck. Boom, tons of cash comes sliding back across the table. The man takes his winnings and buys the best room in the hotel. He sits the frog down and says, Frog, I don't know how to repay you. You've helped me to win all this money and I'm forever grateful. The frog replies, Ribbit, kiss me. He figures, why not? After all the frog did for him, it is a small price to pay. With a kiss, however, the frog turns into a gorgeous 28-year-old young woman. And that, Your Honor, is exactly how your wife ended up in my room.